What's the Jarl going to do about it?
How are we supposed to feel safe in our own homes?
Please, enough already. I have told Idgrod of your concerns. She'll look after you all. Please, go about your business.
We've no need for wizards in our midst.
It's difficult sometimes to know whether what I see is real or not. For now, looking after Yorick is my job. My brother is sensitive. He has trouble focusing his attention on things. We were taking him to the Temple of Kinnereth in Whiterun, just so the healers could make sure he was in good health. And they say he's fine. Are you heading to Whiterun? Could you take this letter to the priestess, Danica Purespring? It's a note about Yorick's health. Thank you. Until next time.
If you need any alchemy supplies, I'll do my best to provide them. Jörgen and I both work hard, all the time. Morthal is important to both of us. I picked up the trade when I was a girl. One of the temple healers staying here on a pilgrimage showed me the basics. She had a book with her, Song of the Alchemists, that I used to read over and over. I miss having a copy. Really? I'd be happy to show you a bit about herbs if you find the book. It's amazing how much you can learn from a book. Here, let me show you some of the things the temple healers taught me about potions. Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use. No. Well, sometimes, but that's not the problem. I just often don't have much to do, so I tend to try things out. They don't usually work, but I try. Next thing I know, I've used up most of my stock. Hello, child of Kinnereth. Lately it seems I am more nurse than priestess, tending to those who have suffered both in mind and body from this terrible war. Yorick's sister? Poor child. Magic runs deep in that family's bloodline. It's not always a blessing. Thank you for this. Something for your trouble. Somewhat, yes. At first it seemed a distant thing, heard only in the idle speech of guards and traders. When the wounded soldiers began to return from battle, I did what I could to help them. As more of the sick and injured came to the temple, my work as a healer became more important than my duties as a priestess. I wish only an end to the fighting, so that I can tend to the temple once more. I'll gladly share my knowledge with you. Grace of Kinnereth be with you. My assistant.
Mama, you're home! I got you a present, Mama. I hope you like it.
Divine smile on you, friend.
If you stand before me to accuse me of sacrificing children or eating the hearts of the dead, you may save your breath! I have done no such thing, nor do I intend to. I simply wish to live my life in peace. I keep to myself. I offer spells and scrolls to those who need them, and wisdom in conjuration magic for those who wish to learn. Beyond that, I seek only to be left alone to pursue my research. What I am doing is none of your business. Why are you here? Did you follow me? I demand that you leave at once and never speak of this again. I am under no obligation to tell you anything. Now leave me at once and never mention that you saw me. Is that so? I should have expected as much. Fine, I shall give you 200 gold, and you shall leave me in peace. Now go. Leave me to my work.
Welcome to the Moorside. If you need anything, I'll be around. Good to have a customer. There ain't much to offer, but if you want a place dry to spend the night, I'll rent you a room. Slow? No, it just ain't there at all. Few enough reasons to pass through Morthal before the war started. Now, well, let's just say the front door doesn't get much use. Hroggar's house? It burned down not too long ago. It's a real pity about his wife and kid. The screams woke half the town. Most folk won't go near it now for fear it's cursed. Hroggar claims it was a hearth fire. Some folks say Hroggar started it himself. That's what they say. See, he's living with Alva now. That started the day after the fire. It ain't right moving in with a new love the day after your kin die like that. Aye. Our Jarl would sure like to know if he did, though. Might even pay to find out. All right, then.
Well, aren't you the pretty one? I bet all the men chase after you. Do they? How delightful. I'm lucky to have a man that is so devoted to me. Until next time. The people here work so hard, and they never allow themselves a moment of fun. It's such a pity. It won't last forever, though. It's a fine day with you around.
If you've business with the Jarl, I'd ask that you speak to me first. Ah, you saw that, did you? Life in Morthal has been troubled lately. The people are uncertain, restless. They merely look to the Jarl for leadership. There's news of rebellion against the Empire. Strange noises have been heard in the marshes at night. And then, the tragedy with Hroggar's home. The men simply seek wisdom. Everything will be fine. That's what many here wanted. A quiet life in a quiet place, without the noise or the trouble of a city. Now some worry this wizard Falion will foul it all up.
So, life has brought you to Morthal, and to me. What purpose this serves we will no doubt see. Welcome. Hroggar's house fire? Well, he lost his wife and daughter in the blaze. My people believe it to be cursed now. Who am I to gainsay them? Hroggar blames his wife for spilling bear fat in the fire. Many folk think he set the fire himself. Lust can make a man do the unthinkable. The ashes were still warm when he pledged himself to Alva. On rumor and gossip? No, but you, a stranger, might find the truth for us. Sift through the ashes that others are too fearful to touch. See what they tell you. Should you prove him guilty or innocent, I will reward you. That which is unknown can create unease, even fear. It is to be expected. Some fear our new resident wizard. As they grow to know him, they will accept him. Time will prove me right. Ah, Falion. Always looking where he shouldn't for things he doesn't need. What has he done now? Ah, so it is not just dreams, then. I have seen this. I will see that it is dealt with. Thank you for bringing clarity.
Who's there? Is that you, Father? Helgi, but Father says I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Are you a stranger? You know him? He made my favorite dolly, but I can't find her. Are you sure you aren't a stranger? The smoke woke me up. I was hot and I was scared, so I hid. Then it got cold and dark. I'm not scared anymore. But I'm lonely. Will you play with me? Okay, let's play hide and seek. You find me, and I'll tell you. We have to wait for nighttime, though. The other one is playing too, and she can't come out until then. I can't tell you. She might hear me. She's so close. If you can find me first, I can tell you. Make Layla go away.
Hey! Yeah! That's the best, huh?
You found me! Layla was trying to find me too, but I'm glad you found me first. Layla was told to burn Mommy and me, but she didn't want to. She wanted to play with me forever and ever. She kissed me on the neck, and I got so cold that the fire didn't even hurt.
Beard.
Layla thought she could take me and keep me, but she can't. I'm all burned up. I'm tired. I'm gonna sleep for a while now.
She's dead. Layla is dead. Layla. I thought she left to join the Stormcloaks. Oh, my poor Layla. She began to spend a lot of time with Alva. Yet just a week before, she despised her. In fact, the night she disappeared, she was supposed to meet Alva. Alva told me later that she never showed up. I never got to tell her goodbye. You think Alva? But that means... Ye gods! You think Alva is a vampire? No, you're wrong. You must be wrong. Layla may have met her fate out in the marsh. I refuse to believe Alva had anything to do with this. There is no way you can prove it to the Jarl. Layla, she's dead. Ysmir's beard. She's a vampire.
Never should have come here. Never should have come here. You're nothing.
Hey, don't do that.
I'm getting out.
Help!
I'm going to find whoever did this.
Come quietly, taste the Jarl's justice. Ah! Get up! Kill him! Order the Jarl. I command you to halt.
Can't a man have a bit of privacy?
Guard!
Get out of here!
Help! Trespasser!
That's
I'm warning
close
you.
enough.
Back off!
Stop! In the name of the Jarl. By the order of the Jarl. Stop right there. All right. But you just watch yourself. Next time I might not be so lenient.
My talents are much needed here in order to keep Morthal safe. Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use.
Is Hroggar innocent or not? Alva? Didn't think she had it in her. I assume you have proof? Can't go making accusations like that without proof. So it's true, the traitorous bitch. Morthal owes you a debt. Here, you were promised a reward for solving the crime, but I need one more favor from you. Morthal is still in danger. The journal mentions Movart, a master vampire I thought was destroyed a century ago. I'll gather together some able-bodied warriors to clean out Movart's lair. They'll be waiting outside for you to lead them.
I want vengeance for my wife. Vengeance for Lailette. We're marching on Movart's lair, whether you come with us or not. Take us to Movart's lair.
Yes! Take us. Yeah!
Oh, this place looks dangerous.
Yeah, kinda scary, too.
And it's full of vampires?
Cowards. We must kill the vampires. We have to make them pay. They may be cowards, but I'm not. I'll go with you. I suppose you're right. I'm not a fighting man. Go, and avenge my Lailette for me. All right, then.
Well, seems like you have a bit of gold left in your pocket. Let me just take this coin purse off your hands for you. And those nice boots you've got there. Now, you just stay here with all your friends, and I'm gonna go get my shovel.
Now you're
Mother's calling me. It's time for me to sleep now. I'm so tired. Thank you for making her feel better.
I'm the best warrior in Morthal, and that's no boast. You want me to prove it? I bet 100 gold I can take you, bare-handed. Just your own 2 hands. Weapons and magic are out. Now let's see what you got. Come on. Never should have come here.
You're making me angry.
Now that was a punch. You're a real fighter. I like that. You ever need my steel by your side, you just ask.
By the 8, I didn't think he could do it. Now maybe we can put all this behind us. Take this as a token of our gratitude.
Where did you hear such
I don't know. Someone in Tad said it.
There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my Thane. Good luck. Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Hjaalmarch. Congratulations! I grant you this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now.
Wait. I know you.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
There aren't any houses for sale in Morthal, but if you're interested, I could sell you land in the hold where you could build your own house. Excellent. We're glad to have you as a landowner in Hjaalmarch. Here's the title to your steading. If you don't mind getting your feet wet, your best bet is to head north past the mill. The odd tomb or two along the way won't bother you. The land is on the coast, across from the Karth Delta from Solitude. An inspiring location, as you'll see.
There ain't much to offer, but if you want a place dry to spend the night, I'll rent you a room. Lurbuck? Fancies himself a bard. He pays, so I let him stay. If I had any customers, I'd be worried about him annoying them, but, well, look around. Until next time.
Yes? There is, a problem, yes. I'm worried about Idgrod, and I don't know what to do. She is so lost in her visions, and it's only getting worse. I've looked after her safety for so long. If she can't tell what's real and what's not, how will she continue to lead Hjaalmarch? Yes, I suppose there is. There is a letter, one I have had for some time now. I think it is time it gets delivered. I cannot leave Idgrod's side, so I must stay here. Could you see that it reaches Captain Aldous in Solitude? Thank you. Please, do not open it. It is private. Until next time.
Good to have you by my side, friend. I need reliable people around. For me? From whom? Well now, that is something. Hand it over, please. Oh no. I hadn't heard from Gorm for a while, so I'd hoped he'd given up his little scheme. The last time we discussed this issue was before the Standable War broke out. Things were different then. Now, what he's asking, it's just impossible. Even if it worked, the questions and accusations it would cause, well... I'll take it under advisement. Thank you.
What do you need, my Thane? Excellent. Lead on, Thane.
Nothing. That's
What do you need, Thane? I'd be honored to be your steward. You've built a fine steading here. I'll return to Windstad Manor and remain on guard, my Thane. I am your sword and your shield. Of course. What are we running short of? I'll see to it at once. Is there anything else you need? Certainly. I'll have it delivered to the chest near your workbenches. Is there anything else you need? Certainly. Is there anything else you need? Very good, ma'am. Certainly. What did you have in mind? Very good. I'll see about hiring a carriage driver at once. Certainly. What did you have in mind? You'll need to build a pen for it first. What do you need, my Thane? Certainly. What did you have in mind? I'll keep an eye out for a good cow to purchase. Certainly. What did you have in mind? I'll see to it at once.
the last of them.
Honored to see you again, my Thane. Of course. What room would you like me to furnish? Very good. I'll make all the arrangements. Of course. What room would you like me to furnish? Very good. I'll make all... Of course. What room would you like me to furnish? Very good. I'll make all the arrangements. Of course. What room would you like me to furnish? Very good. I'll make all the arrangements.
You're already dead.
You lost? Thank you for saving me from Alva. I was completely under her evil spell. I'll never forgive myself for what happened to Helgi and my wife.